So last night we all got together and did our reunion. I don't know, the last couple of years being online, I've been very about making sure everything's inclusive. And I don't know, man, last night, like, we all got together, but did we really get together? Some of us kind of niched off and we kind of just hung out with the same crowd that we used to hang out with, which is great. Nothing wrong with that. But a lot of us didn't talk to each other. And I feel like I didn't get to tell everyone, what's going on. So I invite anybody to make a quick video and do the same thing that I'm doing right now. But hey guys, it's been fucking 2 decades, almost a quarter of a century since we were all together. I've lost a lot of people. We've lost a lot of people. I've met a lot of new people in a lot of different places. So what have you guys been up to? I currently, just got a job working for Michael's as a part-time manager so I can continue to pursue my art business, selling clothes based off of the stuff that I create and also selling original paintings. Fun facts about me that you guys may or may not have heard in the last 20 years. So I have 2 kids, 21 and 18. That fun fact number 2, I've had 3 major job shifts since high school. After high school, I worked in direct care for 10 years, taking care of developmentally delayed adults. After a long time of getting hit with chairs, I got tired of that, so I moved on to job number 2, slinging ink on the Seaside Boardwalk, doing henna tattoos, and, just being an overall jackass. The boardwalk really toxifies you, and that's kind of what happened down there. I got tired of it, and it was bad for me, so I left and started working for Wawa. Did that for 8 years, and a lot of you saw me every morning, or sometimes on the overnights after a long night at the bar. But I lost my job during COVID, and my wife lost her job because of COVID. She's actually still currently on workman's comp, and that's when we started the company, Jdubs Arts, my art business. She creates with me in the studio. She does a lot of acrylic pours. I do subject painting. And we started making clothing out of our stuff about 6 months ago. Now I've got hoodies, men's underwear, everything. Whatever I can put my freaking art on, I'm putting my stuff on. Marketing is key. Just put it anywhere you can. Fun fact, to keep up on my social wit for about 10 years, I was continuously schooling Mr. Geiger in Words with Friends. During COVID, out of nowhere, I became the host of a popular online karaoke show called Rock Out with Jdubs. If you were wondering, yes, both of my kids dyed their hair weird fucking colors and weird fucking patterns, and yes, I helped with that shit. Because, that's who I was then, and that's who I am now. 2 years ago, I almost stroked out as I was in AFib due to being a fat shit and not exercising and freaking snoring for the 20 plus years that I've had sleep apnea. But that also gave me perspective on life, and I kind of value things differently than I used to before. A near-death experience kind of really screws with you, especially when you've had a couple of them. 19 and a half years ago led me to a bedside procession of Anthony Filosa, Cara Fasula, and Tom Frick, amongst many other friends. But the 3 of them by my bedside for quite a while because I was in a bad car accident where I actually got hit in the face with my side view mirror. I had a piece of glass in my eye, 1.5 inches long and 1 inch deep. I had 13 stitches in my eye. They did an emergency globe repair. I'm actually blind in my left and I have no peripheral. And he got hurt too. I've worked for Wawa for almost a decade, lost that job during COVID. I got married 13 years ago to an awesome woman who has supported every one of my endeavors, crafting beer, painting glasses, and now having my art company, jdubsarts.com. So much so that she actually joins in and creates with me in the studio. Currently has a broken leg, so she's been out of the studio for a bit, but we have been hailed to travel up and down the coast, from Maine all the way down to Dallas, Texas. And I even did some really, really bad work with a musician on a song where I taught people that you can sing without having any tone whatsoever. It's been a hell of a freaking 20-year stretch. But what have you guys been doing with yourselves? I know there was a lot of you there. We didn't get to talk. And maybe when we did say hi, it was just kind of like, hey, you're alive. Hey, you're alive. And nothing came to our minds. So fuck it, guys. Where are you at in life?